All right, day 10 of accepting everything on DoorDash is accomplished, completed, and yeah, it was a little bit better of a day than the day before, and let's get into the orders. So the first thing is we did Instacart because DoorDash, I started around 10 a.m. and I didn't see a single order for like an hour and a half, so Instacart popped up. And it was a decent order. It was only like a mile away or so from the store and only a few items. So we made $17.93 off the first order. I don't have any of the details from it since it's like so hard to get screenshots and also try to get the order accepted before somebody else gets it. But yeah, we made that. And then I wasn't seeing anything else. I even turned DoorDash back on, still no orders. So I was like, screw it. Let's eat some food. I'm hungry. Got the Wendy's. We got the fries, the chicken nuggets, and the water, and it was the chili fries. And it was decent enough. It was only like $3.60, I think, after everything, $3.70. Because the chicken nuggets were free. I got a 6-piece chicken nugget. I always use the app because you get lots of good deals with Wendy's, and that was good because yeah, I was starving. I was like, I better eat something. Anyways, so the first DoorDash finally popped up, and this was at 1 o'clock. So I also got another Instacart between that. I forgot to get any kind of screenshots, but it was another, I don't even know, like $12 or something. I don't know, because it was $17.93 turned into like, I don't even, 36. So it was like $19. That's right. So we made $36 up to 1 o'clock. There we go. $36 by 1. $36 in 3 hours. Anyways, which is DoorDash. It was 1.9 miles for $6 plus. Hit me with those pluses. You would think that's a great thing, you know, because it could be like huge order, and it was all right, though. I wouldn't say it was amazing, but I made... Sorry, my car's beeping at me. I made extra because I was super nice to the customer. I made sure to communicate with him really well, and we had good chat, and he was super grateful that I delivered to him. I was super grateful for the order, and he tipped an extra $5. As you can see, tipped an extra $5 on the Jack in the Box. It became $11.25. Which the original tip was only $4.25. It would have been $6.25. Plus, initially, it would have only been an extra 25 cents past the $6. I always think those are annoying where you only get an extra 25 cents. But it turned out really good. It wasn't that far away. And yeah, I got $11.25 for that. The next order we got was it was Firehouse Subs. We got, it's 2.9 miles for $6.25. Not a bad order. I wouldn't say amazing, but it works out well enough. It was a $4.25 tip with a $2 base pay. Anyways, the next order popped up, 4.8 miles for $6.75. Not the greatest order in the world, but I'll take it. It's over $1 a mile, and I'll take it anyways because I'm accepting anything. Let's go on. It was a $3 customer tip, $3.75 base pay. Total of $6.75. Next order came in. Didn't really want to do this one, but it is what it is. Could have been worse. 8.3 miles, $16.25, and 12 items at Safeway. This one was kind of a pain in the butt. Sometimes 12 item orders are not a problem, but then you've got miscellaneous things like deli and other things out of stock, and it can become a pain, especially when you're trying to make sure to get all those items. Anyways, we got it done. It was $10.25 base pay with a $6 customer tip. So it could have been pretty low. It could have only been like $8. Well, actually, shopping orders, usually the bottom is $3.75 unless it's an added on order. So I guess the bottom of that could have been like $9.75 or something. So it could have been much worse. Anyways, let's go on. So our total for DoorDash is $40.50. That rate, it would have been 76 something. Anyways, let's try to fly through these. 6.5 miles, $7.50 was the next one. Not a great order. Still $1 a mile. Decent enough. This next one I didn't want to take, but we took it. And 15 miles for $12.50. Never like going down to Winlock, but I'm like, whatever, we'll take it, we'll do it. It's not even $1 a mile, and it's way out in the middle of nowhere, so it turns into 30 miles. But DoorDash did make it a little bit better for me. Added on this order, pretty big order, but there wasn't a lot of bad items. It was all pretty easy items. Stupid phones alert me that I don't have my doors locked. Anyway, $41.75 for this order, 54 items, and it actually turned out a little bit more because he did add a few items to the order. So decent enough. I don't know why I took a picture. Oh, yeah. Doesn't show her face, but this was pretty funny. This lady was wearing these pants that made it look like she dutied herself. Like, seriously, why would you wear these pants? Like, seriously, it makes it look like she pooped herself. Anyway, let's go on. I don't know why. I just had to take that picture because I thought it was super funny. One thing with DoorDash, I might actually make a video about this. It's pretty much a glitch. You can't see all the items once you've accepted the order. Let me go ahead and make sure that I don't get the, see, you can't scroll up and down and see the items. It's not until you actually get into the order, then you can. Anyways, it was decent sized order, as you can see. This is the cart full of groceries. We got, there's another picture of them. Shut up, AI. And then, I don't know why AI is listening to me. Stop it. AI, stop listening. There, that worked. Yeah, I went ahead and loaded up the car. I didn't put it in my trunk. It was super hot, and I wanted to make sure the groceries stayed nice and cool. Anyways, so I didn't get the screenshot since I got an order right away. I kind of got it, but it was $22 base pay, and it turned out to be $42.50. So what did I get for the added? It was originally $41.75. So I got an extra, 75 cents for like, I don't even know. Maybe it was only, 3 extra items. So like 25 cents extra per item. So it was like a $20. So yeah, $20 tip. Cut it off. Anyways, let's go on. So the next order was Walgreens Pharmacy. That was the one that I dropped off. It was super far away. $10.50 base pay, $2 customer tip. So we got that. And then let's try to fly through this. One Starbucks, 2.9 miles, $6.50. We got that one. Not a bad one. Not a great one, but it works. $3.50 base pay, $3 tip. The next one was one that I don't really like doing, but it wasn't terrible. It was over $1 a mile, 11.5 miles going up. It was $17. If there was more orders around that area, it would really help, but a lot of times I don't get anything, so I have to come back down. It was $3.50 base pay, $13.50 tip. The next one I got was one item, $10 for 6.3 miles. This is one of my favorite customers. He's super chill, and he's really cool to talk to, so I'm totally down for taking that order. It was $6 base pay, $4 customer tip. The only thing is I hate delivering alcohol for less than $15, but it's the base pay, you know. It was actually a good tip. It just, the base pay sucked. Anyways, so this one was actually a pretty decent order. 24 items, Dollar General, $17 total, 5.6 miles. We got $9.25 base pay, $8.50 customer tip. Pretty good order. I was pretty happy with that. Didn't take very long. I got it done pretty quickly. This next order was $20 for 3.9 miles, 20 items Safeway, and turned out pretty decent. $10 base pay, $10 customer. So yeah, it just seems like they, especially when they tip more, base pays or a decent amount. Base pay is going to be about 50-50 unless it's split between orders, and they just go back and forth in base pay and tip. Guys, we got 2.2 miles, $6, 4 items, Dollar General. Not a great order, but not a bad one. Decent enough. $3.75 base pay, $2.25 customer tip. Anyways, why did I take pictures of this? Oh yeah, this is a new Instacart thing. I'm actually going to just make a video about that. We're not going to talk about it on this one. Anyway, so in total on Instacart, I made $64.14. Because, that was what I made on the Instacart and on DoorDash. In total, let me see if I can pull that up for yesterday. This week, my earnings, let's let's try to finish this up. For the 20th, I made $180.25. So $120 or $180.25 plus the $60 on Instacart. How much was that again? 60. Dude, I don't even remember. I just space. I think it was $64 equals $240. So I made $240 and $244. And I think I got like a $5 cash tip in there somewhere, maybe. Might have been $250. Let's say $250 total, right around there. I made yesterday, and it was actually decent, pretty good day, because I started other than starting at 10 and not getting any orders forever, I went from 10 until when was that last order dropped off? Oh, I gotta go. I'm gonna pause and I'll finish it when I am in an area. I gotta drop off my son at school. We'll finish this video though. All right, guys, so I was thinking I actually started or left the house around 10:30 or so. I didn't get my first order, so I guess we can count from when I got my first order or finished my first order. So I didn't get that done until, let me go ahead and break this down. Oh my gosh, trying to scroll through all this crap is taking, there we go. So I didn't get my first order done until 11:48. I guess we can count. I started at, let's say 11. There we go. Close enough. Or at least I got my first order at 11. And I finished my first order. Let's do that. So 11 to, I finished my last order. Oh my gosh. Scrolling through this crap. Maybe I should have closed out and reopened. So 11 to 9:30. So 11 to 9:30 was, what would that be? 11 to 11 is 12 hours. I can't even think. 10 and a half hours. There we go. So 10 and a half hours. I made 264. What the crap? I can't even think straight. It's 1 thing in the morning when I'm like super tired. Can't even think straight. It's not such a good thing to make videos because I can't even. Okay, no, I made 180 plus 60 is 240. So we made like 245 in about 10 and a half hours. So 245. Let's see here. So use the calculator. 245 divided by, or actually let's say 250 because I think I hit that $5 cash tip. Let me see. No, I don't think so. I don't see any cash in there, but I might have used it. Whatever. Well, let's say 250 divided by 10.5 equals, we made about $24 an hour. Right about there. Not active time though, but still about $24 an hour is pretty decent. It was a better day than the day before by far. Wouldn't say it was amazing because I like the days where I can get up to the $50 hour mark. Haven't seen those days in a long, long time, or even $30 an hour, but still, I'll take it. Decently happy with the day. Could have been a lot worse. And the mileage wasn't like super bad. I probably still drove a good 200 miles yesterday, but at least it wasn't 300 plus. Anyways, shut up, car. Oh yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and look at the base pay and tips. So today or yesterday or for the week, they're not quite as even as they would be, but yeah, I got more base pay than tips. That's for sure. At $307.25 for base pay and $281.10. Our active time was 22 hours and our dash time was 28 hours. About 6 hours in time that we weren't really doing anything, but a lot of that is actually just driving from where I live to get to an area. And yeah, so that's about what the wasted time mainly was. Anyways, let's finish this up. The last thing is our mileage. At 17,769 total miles on my car. Sorry, there's had the fan going and stuff. Okay, that's going to be it for day 10 of accepting everything on DoorDash, plus a little bit extra Instacart. Didn't do any Uber Eats. I just haven't been wanting to. My acceptance is at 0%, and I haven't been seeing any good orders or any orders I want to take. I do plan on maybe starting a series where I accept everything on Uber Eats. I'm hoping I can get through to support. It's difficult as crap on Uber Eats to get through to support, but I really want to just get rid of seeing any Walmart orders. It's just not worth it whatsoever to do on Uber Eats. So I'm hoping I can do that before I start accepting everything. Most other orders can be all right. And then once you get up there on accepting more, the orders, I'm sure, will get better. It sure seems like everything is being accepted at way too low compared to what it used to be. Just because I don't even know. I'm going to have to look into their new thing. I know that supposedly if you hit 85%, you get better orders or something. You get there's their plans or whatnot. I don't know. I've been on Uber for a long time, but yeah, I haven't checked into their whole new thing that they started. I'm gonna have to do that. Anyways, that's it. I want to eat and get out of here. Also get this video up. Bye for now, guys. Please thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe. Starting on day 11 today. Let's see how today goes. Bye for now.